Hi, it's Underdrummer here. Today we're going to check out a little bit of Baldur's Gate. I got to play through Icewind Dale 1 and 2, but never got to play through Baldur's Gate. This actually came out before those two games. Already got a game started here, as you can see. Going to first introduce you to my party here. This is Bobo the Thief, my main character. Go to his stat screen here. Strength 15, Dexterity 19, Constitution 16, Intelligence 12, Wisdom 12, and Charisma 12. He's a halfling, chaotic good, and a male, obviously. 8 out of 8 health points, hit points, and his armor class of 3. Still level 1, so like I said, I just barely started. Open lock 65%, stealth 40, find traps 20. Pickpocket 35%, can backstab for ×2 damage. I've got no AI script set on him. I am proficient in large swords and missile weapons. This is Imowen. She's also a thief. I wouldn't have made a thief if I had known that you get a female companion very early in the game. Who's a thief also. She's like a childhood friend. I think we can read about her. When asked about her past, Imowen slaps her shoulder playfully. She says that you of all people should know, seeing as how you grew up together. Indeed, some of your fondest memories are meeting this sprightly young lass. She apparently came to Candlekeep much as you did, through 10 years though 10 years later in life, and she spent much more time with the gruff Winthrop than Gorian. Puffguts, she would call him, much to the old innkeep's dismay. She seems the eternal child and is quite content to play the part of a little sister. Though you are both of comparative ages, you can tell by her hearty smile that she will always be willing to travel with you no matter what path you take. She's our friend. And then just recently, we met up with Jaheira and Khalid. Both better fighters than Bobo and Imowen, which is good, a welcome addition to the party. And when we met them in the tavern, it seemed like there was an option to not have them join us. So I don't want to say they're hirelings, but I think they're depending on, I guess, how difficult you want the game to be, it's optional whether they join your group. Imowen is a human, neutral good, obviously female. Her hit points, she just got hit. We just got done with a battle with a couple of wolves. So she needs to rest. And her armor class is slightly higher at 4. She's got stealth. Open locks is lower than Bobo. Stealth is lower than Bobo. Find traps is about the same. Oh, her find traps is higher. Pickpocket is 25. His is 35. So having 2 thieves is kind of unconventional. I didn't plan it that way, but it's the way it worked out. So Jaheira, half-elf, true neutral female, quite a high constitution. Her strength isn't bad. Her charisma is fairly high, too. Imowen gets 2 attacks. Oh, Bobo gets 2 attacks. She's getting less at 1.5 attacks. She is proficient in blunt weapons, twice, and missile weapons. Imowen is proficient in small swords and a bow. And Khalid, the half-elf neutral good male, is a fighter. His class is fighter. Her class is fighter/druid. That means she's multi-class, it says there. But he's pretty much a badass. He's a straight fighter. Large swords, bow and axe. So he's been very helpful to the group. Where's my journal? An older wizard had guided us out of the town. He told us it was time to leave this town, that some danger was coming. His name was Gorian. We left the town with him. He was slain, and so that's got us worried. We escaped. We don't have any clues of what's going on. Candlekeep is where we came from. Can't return to Candlekeep. Well, we can, but the guy says we need offer a tome of great importance, which we don't have, so it's just like we've been banned from there. We met a strange man on the road to the Friendly Arm Inn. He seemed interested in me. He was odd. We don't know anything much about that. The Friendly Arm Inn wasn't so friendly. We got attacked there by an assassin. Be it known to all those of evil intent that a bounty has been placed upon the head of Bobo the Thief, the foster child of Gorion. So people are out to kill us. Right now I'm using a short bow. Let's reload my arrows. And a long sword, I believe. Imoen has a short bow and a short sword. I don't think she can use long swords. Yeah, she's trained in small swords right there. Yeah. Jaheira is using a quarterstaff and a sling. So Khalid is just using. He can use any bow. Oh, he's got a shield equipped, so he can't use it right now. But I mean, he could. He could. I could unequip the shield. Right now, he's got just a long sword. I could get him a better weapon. And yeah, so back to what's going on. We were attacked by an assassin at the Friendly Arm Inn. There's a whole plot. There's a whole thing going on with iron in this region. Is deteriorating, and people don't know why. Something about the people who are mining the iron. They're saying that they're being attacked by monsters, and the iron has impurities in it or something. The villagers of the Friendly Arm speak of bandits who make the roads unsafe. I was at the Friendly Arm Inn and someone tried to kill me. Bounty hunters. Jaheira and Khalid would have me accompany them to Nashkel. Bentley told us that there had been some sort of trouble in the south. Nashkel. I guess Nashkel is to the south. Iron trade has slowed greatly over the past few weeks. This is a side quest, I believe. According to a dwarven cleric by the name of Unche, a rogue org with a belt fetish. Yes, a fetish for belts. Is making a name for himself just south of the Friendly Arm Inn. As Unche claims to be an author, maybe she'd give me a copy of her book if I can get her girdle of piercing back. Maybe her book is a tome of great importance that we could use to get back into Candlekeep. Though that's where we started, I don't know why we'd want to get back into Candlekeep. But let's rest here. I've got most of it mapped. Here in this section, there is a like Stonehenge kind of thing. That's more up here, maybe. You can kind of see the edges of it there. And I keep getting my ass kicked. Everybody dies in the party by some wizards here, some mages, and a cave bear. So I've been avoiding that area, obviously. Let's rest. Nice little camping scene. I'll show that to you the first time, but you won't want to watch it every time. Nice and peaceful. Oh, we awoke to a battle. So I've got mine set on pause. This is how I like to play Icewind Dale. It's how I like to play these type of games. Pause. I really like to look at the stats, though I won't go over them too much while we're playing together. But here, Imoen rolled a 17. She's getting a +2 bonus. Got a 19 for a hit. Jaheira rolled it. Got a 18 for a hit. This button down here will pause it. This is guard. This is talk to someone. These are, whoever I have selected, these are their weapons. So right now I have Bobo the Thief selected. This is stealth. This is thievery. What is this? Find traps, okay. I have some quick items equipped. This is health potion. I believe this is health potion as well. Oh, it's an antidote for poison. When you come to this menu, the game is no longer paused. It's just warning you. So she's got 5 out of 8, but Jaheira has some spells. So we can use them, access them from this menu, I believe. Oops. No, I just took it off. That was not a good thing. Now we have to wait a day until she memorizes it. If you've never played any of the Icewind Dale games, it's really neat. You have to, your mages and your priests can only memorize a certain number of spells depending on their level, and then they know them for until you use them, and then they can memorize other spells, but you have to sleep. You take some time to memorize them and get them ready. Right now, this is kind of grayed out, you know, so it's hatch marked, so it's not ready. These two are ready. This is Entangle, and there's a way to learn about these. Right-click. Entangle is an alteration spell. It brings plants up from the ground in the area of effect to entangle creatures within the area. The grasses and the weeds, the bushes, and even trees wrap, twist, and entwine about the creatures, holding them fast for the duration of the spell. And this here is Remove Fear. The priest instills courage in the spell recipients. I'd rather have Bless. So I'm going to take this off. Bless is pretty good. Upon uttering the Bless spell, the caster raises the morale of friendly creatures and any saving throws they make against fear. Effects by +1. Furthermore, it raises their attack dice rolls by +1. The caster determines at what range, 60 yards, to cast. So let's remove this and add Bless. Yes. Now she has to sleep and learn 2 spells. And this is Detect Evil. I don't generally use. This is Shilalaga. Shilaiga. I don't know. I'm sure it's an ancient D&D thing, and if you're a D&D fan, you're probably very familiar with that spell. But it creates a club. This spell enables caster to create a magical cudgel. So, if you've got no weapons, that would come in handy. So it looks like we killed a bandit here. It's nighttime, so let's rest for a little bit and get some health points back and learn some spells. This button here rests. And we've seen this. So now her spells.
Nature's
Jahira,
servant awaits.
she's learned her spells. Let's cast Cure on Imoen. Now you'll see she takes her a second to cast the spell. So it's real time, even though you can make the game turn-based. It's real time, but you can make the game a turn-based by pausing it and then giving everyone orders and then unpausing it. Something I've always liked about
Your wish?
these type of games.
Very well.
So where did we kill that bandit? Because he's got a scalp that we... Right now, I'm having Khalid hold them all. But we are gathering bandit scalps. Yummy! This is the scalp of a bandit, perhaps worth money. Well, I hope so, otherwise we're just carrying around a body part for no reason. So did we shoot the bandit up here? Was he in this overgrown section of the woods here? Well, where did he die at? In Icewind Dale, I believe 1 and 2, you could hold down Alt, and whatever you could pick up on the screen would flash, would light up, but not so in Baldur's Gate. As I mentioned, it came out before Icewind Dale. Well, let's go back exploring. There was also a way to speed up time in Icewind Dale 1 and 2, which was really nice when your party was traveling across the screen. You could also go to your map and give your party a command to move to a certain point, and then come to the map area like this and watch them travel. They're little green dots you can see here. Wow, it actually lights up which person I'm hovering over. That's pretty neat. So, they improved. Black Isle improved from Baldur's Gate to Icewind Dale, but still a fantastic game so far. Well, I guess we can't... What is that? I guess we can't travel... Here we go. We know that we're exploring since we see this black fog of war here to the left. Okay, I've got it set up right now to auto-pause as soon as we see an enemy. You can change that in the settings, but I've always liked it. There it is. So this will tell my entire group to attack. This will tell my entire group to stop. Or I could command them individually. But right now I'll just do this, and they'll attack with their currently equipped weapon. I believe Bobo's is short bow here, Imoen's short bow, Sling for Jaheira, and Khalid is my only melee fighter at the moment.
Oh, my heart's really not in this.
Now I select
Hurry up!
everybody again and click the second Gibberling, these are called.
Your life ends here.
Khalid took quite a hit there. 2 hit points. That's pretty strong for a Gibberling. So picking up stuff in this game in Icewind Dale is always kind of a pain in the butt. You can't pick up a mass amount of things. You can pick up one thing at a time. Alright, let's save it.